This couple bought a $10 million mansion for just $1. But there was one condition. They could never open the cellar in the backyard. Otherwise, the wealthy man would take the house back. The couple thought this was some kind of joke, but the wealthy man didn't explain anything. He just said it was too late and let them stay in the mansion for the night. However, the next morning they found the wealthy man had vanished. On the table was a real estate contract with exactly the conditions he had mentioned the day before. So the couple went to the backyard. Sure enough, there was a locked cellar. Anna was thrilled beyond words, but Jack didn't believe in such good fortune falling from the sky. He thought there might be something terrible hidden in the cellar. Or maybe this was some new type of scam. Just then, the real estate agent hired by the wealthy man showed up. She told them this deal wasn't a scam at all. All they had to do was sign the contract and the house would be transferred to their names. Jack didn't agree right away after hearing this. Instead, he pulled his wife aside and shared his concerns. But Anna wasn't having any of it. She thought they'd be crazy not to take such an incredible deal. Jack felt his wife had a point, so he signed the contract and they both became the legal owners of the mansion. However, once they moved into the mansion, strange things started happening one after another. That night, Jack saw a strange man standing outside their door. The man looked deeply sad and warned Jack to burn down the mansion. Otherwise, something terrible would happen. Jack was completely baffled. But he didn't have time to think about it because today was his housewarming party. He had many friends waiting for him to entertain them. But then another strange thing happened. A blonde woman showed up uninvited. She told Anna she was Jack's co-worker. Jack immediately got nervous because he and Lisa were having an affair. Fortunately, his wife didn't suspect anything. However, the next day when Jack got to work, he discovered something shocking. Lisa had reported him to their boss for sexual harassment. Jack was suspended from his job. He couldn't figure out why Lisa would do such a thing. Not until he got home and accidentally saw the backyard cellar. Then he suddenly remembered the strange man's warning from the night before. Could this mansion really bring bad luck? Thinking about this, Jack became even more curious about the cellar. He tried to convince his wife to let him open it. He said there had to be some dark secret hidden inside, but opening the cellar door would mean breaking the lock. Anna didn't want the wealthy man to find out and take back the mansion, so she flat out refused his suggestion. Seeing how determined his wife was, Jack decided to get creative. He asked the house designer for the mansion's blueprints. He planned to dig a secret tunnel to the cellar, but he accidentally learned something strange from the designer. It turned out the mansion's previous owner was named Charlie, not the wealthy man who sold them the house. The wealthy man was the owner before Charlie, but ever since the wealthy man's wife and daughter died, the designer hadn't seen him in 25 years. This made Jack even more curious. He was determined to see what was hidden in that cellar. According to the blueprints, Jack found the cellar was right next to the staircase, so he tore up the floorboards under the stairs. He crawled into the passage beneath the floor. There he found a sealed wooden door. Obviously, the cellar was right behind it, so Jack used a power drill to make a hole in the door. He was ready to see what was really inside. What a coincidence. His wife suddenly came home at this crucial moment.